I don't know how I could make it through the month.
I don't got no close family around.
Sometimes I was going without food for like 2 weeks at a time.
I'm a mom of 4 children, and it helps out a lot.
We hardly have food sometimes.
If I didn't have Hillside deliveries, I would be basically, I would say, I would call it most like homeless, because without Hillside, outreach and pantries that's in the community, I can't hardly get to them because, I walk with a cane, and most of the time before you can get there, they're out of food. And my life would be, I would be in real bad.
When I pay my rent, there's nothing left out of that but about $100, so the food really helps me.
It helps my mom because we need lots of food because there's lots of people here, and it helps us stay healthy.
Well, she's 85, I had 92, and it would be pretty tough, and I was glad for the help. I need the help.
Hillside started because I found out that my grandmother didn't have enough to eat, and she should have. So when I looked into it, I found out that she was taking her food, cooking it, and giving it to the people in her seniors building that didn't have enough to eat. And like the 3rd and 4th week of the month, these people would run out of food and they'd run out of money, and they had nothing. And they were elderly. Some of them were frail, they were ill, they didn't have any way to get to a food pantry to get extra food.
It'd be so hard, because it's so hard now to even get the assistance to help out. I really will have to really either find a second job or a third job just to maintain the mouths that I have to feed in a family.
It helps out a lot, genuinely a lot. When you're running short, there's nothing you can do. And I'm a single mom, so everything helps.
It helps us to be healthy because you guys give us healthy stuff, and it fills us up.
Right now, Hillside is delivering food to about 2,500 people each delivery, and I would say more than 1/3 of them are children. Volunteers are the backbone of this charity because we want to keep it true to the roots of how it was started, in that the volunteers interact and become friends with the people that they deliver to, because these people, besides just needing food, they're fearful and they're lonely and they're embarrassed and they're isolated. So every volunteer team has an average of 6 people, 6 households, and they go back to each household, each delivery, so that we can offer them more than just food, but we can offer them friendship and a listening ear and hope, in some cases, hope that, hey, we're here, we care, and you're not in this alone.
Not only do they bring food, but they come with a lot of grace and blessings and positive thoughts all the time, and they really care, and they have time. They just don't drop the food off, your concerns, they give you that motivation, and they have helped me in many all phases of my life.
Many of them are from low income. Many of them are on some form of assistance from the government, and I think that they're barely making it. They're surviving, and life should be more than about surviving.
Now I deliver to 8 families in the Elmsford White Plains area, and I really enjoy doing it. The people really appreciate it, because people sometimes are just, there's a lady with 5 children, and one of her daughters just had a baby, another poor lady who just had a stroke, and the people look so forward to me coming. It's they're like family now.
Call them on the phone, I check to see how they feel, how they're doing, if they have any needs that I can meet.
Without Hillside, I don't know how the people are going to eat, and that's what they tell me. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to help them out once a month.
When the man brings the food, it helps our family a lot.
I'm basically under the poverty level, and sometimes if it wasn't for the Hillside Food Outreach Ministries, I wouldn't be able to make it. So they help a lot.
We service many people. As a matter of fact, we're the only organization in the tri-state area that concentrates on medical needs diets such as diabetes, cancer patients. That stuff is expensive. We are not given the food for free. We have to go out and buy it. And right now we're buying food for over 2,500 people each month.
Just watching someone who's about to lose a house, or someone with, you know, a lot of kids and they just don't have enough money to feed them, it just brings realization to what's really going on behind the scenes that many of us don't see.
It helps because my children want to help other kids. They see that we get help. If someone needs like an extra vegetable or something that Hillside have given us and we have a little extra to share, my daughter especially will see if we can give it to the person if they need food. So I feel that the program itself, is helping me show the kids that it's okay to help others.
Sometimes you can't manage without certain help, so Hillside is that help that you actually get.
The best part is when you bring healthy food. My sisters are happy. Sometimes my sister starts cheering.
There's one lady, her house is just almost falling apart. They just live from day to day, and it's just so heartbreaking.
They said without Hillside, they don't know how they're going to make it. Without seeing us once a month, they don't know how they're going to make it. And that brings, you know, I pray for them and I pray with them.
Thank you for people, the food, my family, my son, my dad, my baby. And thank you so much. The people, the donation, the food.
I enjoy the food. It's very good food, and it helps me to get through the month.
I'm truly grateful that they are that extra hand.
When the men bring the food, does it help? Yeah, tell me. Is the food good?
We're lacking support, we're lacking finances, we're lacking people, especially in this area, who truly understand and believe that there are people right in our own backyards that go hungry, go to bed hungry, children that go to bed hungry, parents that don't eat so that their children can have enough, and senior citizens who worked hard all their life that are going to bed hungry and don't know where the next meal's coming from.
You know, you never know how needy people are. We take a lot for granted.
We need more volunteers. We need more food. I mean, Kathy tries to do the best she can with what she gets. And we also need donations. Donations are very much needed. A lot of more, you know, they need a lot of donations to come in from, you know, anybody out there who can do it.
Success for us equates having the financial ability to buy a better quality of food. We have a lot of people that their circumstances aren't going to change. We have a lot of people, cancer patients, a lot of people on dialysis, a lot of disabled people.
Without Hillside, I don't really know if I could really make it function properly. Hillside is a part of my life.